Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Derek.
Shrey.
Paul.
All right, so today's kind of cool, but also kind of unfortunate in a way. So I'm excited we get to bring y'all one of the expansion maps for the Kickstarter that's coming from Bezier Games for Maglev Metro. Mm-hmm. However, the bummer is the Kickstarter doesn't start for like a week and 2 days. And the reason we got to do this today is because, well, 3 of us are going to be at the gathering. And so we weren't going to make it work. So, and guess what? Ted and, I don't know if Jay's coming, but Ted and Tony over at Bezier are also coming to the gathering. So, yeah, we had to make this work. So here we are.
We're nothing if not flexible.
Semper Gumby. Always flexible. So, today, Maglev Metro. If you've never played Maglev Metro, that's okay. I'm going to teach the full game. And then I'm going to teach think Age of Steam map, like MacGuffin level.
Yep.
It's kind of like that level of stuff. Maybe a little bit more on this map, but that'll give you an idea on that. So Maglev Metro, designed by Ted Allspach, published by his company. Really, it's Tony's game that she allows him to say it's his company.
It's
but,
nice of her.
It is. It really is. Bezier Games. They also provided us with this prototype as well as sponsored the stream. So Ted, Tony, Jay, everybody over at Bezier, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Trains.
Oh, normal caveats, right? So prototype,
Yep.
components will change, rules may change, graphics may change.
Everything may change.
Everything is
It could
subject
turn into
to
a trick
change.
taker. Who knows?
It could. I mean,
Most likely it does.
hey Ted, you gonna find a way to tie this into Rebel Princess? I'm just saying. All right.
Could. He's got the chops.
All right. So I think we're good. Y'all ready to do this?
Ready.
Yep.
All right. So again, I'm going to teach Maglev Metro because we haven't streamed the base game. But then Nanobots just adds on top of it. All right. Changes a couple things. And I'm not sure who's running the Bezier Games account on YouTube, but they can always correct me if I edge case anything wrong.
Yeah.
So here we go. Welcome to Nanobots Inc. Kind of Disney-esque, because there's Nanobots Inc. and then there's going to be Nanobots University.
Yeah.
That stream is coming after we get back, so it'll be early May when we're going to be doing that. So, here in Maglev Metro, Paul, you want to take it away?
Absolutely. Here in the near future, robots do a lot of labor, cities are green and open, and electric runabouts have taken the shine off public transport. Crowded, stuffy aluminum tubes in the dark seem so 20th century.
Seriously.
But thanks to all this cheap, clean energy, affordable magnetic levitation is within reach. Fast, quiet, safe, and bright. The very thing for a public transportation renaissance. Luckily, you're just the meta-modern rail tycoon to build it. Too bad these other companies have the same idea, though. Show the city your best plan. Build the most efficient transport to be the hero of a new century.
Century. Okay, before I get started, I just realized the names of our companies.
Yeah.
There's a Rocky Top tube. I want to know, did Ted go to Tennessee? Like, I'm like,
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Rocky Top is Tennessee. It's
Is that what they call it?
It's a thing. So
Yeah.
I'm curious. Anyway, all right. So welcome to Maglev Metro. Now, the board is going to be different depending on what map you're playing, kind of a la Age of Steam. But our player areas are here, and then the expansion for Nanobots is this board. I'm not even going to act like this board exists until I am done with the base game teach. All right? So the map will be asymmetric depending on which one you're playing, like I said. But the game takes place over an indeterminate number of rounds. It's a pick up and deliver game where we are going to be trying to score the most points based on the little score pad here. We're going to be picking up passengers of the 4 different colors. The robots in the 3 different colors are going to allow us to lay track, to build stations, to move, to pick up and deliver, and do all the things that we're trying to do to be able to score points at the end of the game. All right? So, as I was saying, the game takes place over an indeterminate number of rounds, where on a player's turn, they are going to take their entire turn, then it will move clockwise from there and just keep going round and round until the end of the game is triggered. Once the end of the game is triggered, we'll finish, have the to where everybody takes the same number of turns, then everybody will take the obligatory one more turn, and then we go into final scoring. I'll talk about all that in detail here in a little bit, all right? So, what is it you're looking at out here? So we have kind of an off-board location right here in the middle for the nanobot area right there, and another one here. The building locations, there are 3 stations. I'm going to use the term station or terminus or whatnot, but there are 3 stations that are built at the beginning of the game. There is a warehouse, a lab, and a factory. They come with robots of the 3 different colors already on them. The gold warehouse, the lab, the copper, and the factory are silver. The later stations that will come in, these are the actual passengers in purple, lilac, pink, and coral. All of the locations out here that show what can be built, so lab, warehouse, factory, in those 3 locations, in addition to the 3 that are already built there. And then all the other stations come predetermined with a random selection of robots out there, and those are where the other stations are going to get built as the game goes along. So obviously we have hexes to be able to build track. They are all acrylic tiles, and the way it's done is kind of a clever little system to where you only run on your track. All right, normally.
All right, we'll get there.
Yeah. All right. So on your turn, you are going to take some number of actions, usually between. Oh, that's a dog. I thought that was Derek. Hi, Lincoln. On your turn, you are going to take 1 or 2 actions, as you can see over here on Paul's board. Usually, you will always take the 2, possibly as many as 5 actions as you get these built up with passengers. The first turn of the game is going to be a little bit different in that on your turn, literally all you are going to do is place your train on one of the 3 stations. Obviously, in a 4-player game, you can always be in the same location on the same station. All 4 of us theoretically could start there if we wanted to. Yep. So that's it. Literally, just place your train out there, then go clockwise around the table. And then from there, the first player will take their quote-unquote first regular turn. On their turn, they're going to take actions. So before anybody takes any actions, any available passengers that they have not placed, and passengers can be robots in the metallic colors or the pastel colors later on in the game. If they have any passengers that are not placed on their board, they then can seed them in the various locations on their board. Now, the available actions the actions that are available to a player on their turn is right down there in the middle. Now, you'll note that the first 7 have a printed worker already on there, a printed robot. The bottom 2 do not. So therefore, to take one of those bottom 2 actions, it has to be seeded with a robot of the matching color. Also, you'll note that the first available space after the first, per action 1 is going to be a wild. It can be either a silver, a copper, or a gold, and any of that is fine. On subsequent ones, however, when a player chooses to do so, they can either add from the left or from the right, or I guess from Paul's left and our right, as it were. You can slide them in like so. All of that is legit. And all this simply says is how efficient that action is, doing more of that thing on a given action. So on your turn, you're going to take a series of actions. Again, it's a pick up and deliver, but it's also going to be reminiscent of a lot of track lane games that we may or may not play on this channel, Aegis team. The actions are lay track, move your locomotive/train, I'll use those words interchangeably. The next 3 are all tied together. So pick up passengers, the capacity, how many passengers you may hold at one time on your train, and then drop off passengers, how many you can actually drop off at a station. Refilling the station is how many actually you draw out of the bag of randomness. The adjust one here is pretty interesting. It allows you to move robots and only robots on your board. Finally, building stations only when there is a gold robot in there. And finally, reversing the direction of your train only when there is a copper robot in there. So let's go ahead and talk about lane track. So the first available action, at most you're going to be able to build 4 track on a given turn or in a given action. And you start with being able to lay 1 track. Every player has 3 different selections of track. There is, try and get it out of the glare, there we go. There are curves and there are straights. Now, the difference in the curves here is strictly an aesthetic thing. That's it. Players, literally, on your turn, if my train is here, to be able to build one, say from there to there, that is, I would have to have a track of 2. And hey, I've built some track out there. Okay, awesome. To be able to move my train from point A to point B, you got to move along your own track. So, say for instance, I had something along the lines, and here we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead. Oh,
yours
you have it. Oh, yours is fine.
Okay.
So let's say Paul is orange. He's not, but let's say he were. He has a robot there, so he can do a track build of 2.
Yep.
And then if he wishes to move, he then can move from there across to there. That is 1 movement. It is station to station. It's not across how many pieces of track there are. It's station to station. But before we get into moving, a couple other rules about building track. Normally, the track can only be built on the ends of the head or the tail of the snakes, so to speak.
Yep.
Every station, you may only, and this is the easiest thing to mess up in this game, you may only have 2 exits out of a station. You cannot do 3. So in other words, I could not do something like this. That is all okay, but then I cannot do that because now I have 3 ends coming out of a station. You are only allowed 2, and that is going to very easily be something that y'all miss. So
I've
be
certainly never done that accidentally.
Right, sure. So, with that said, you also, and this is more pertinent to the expansion than the base game, you may only build track off the ends of the snakes, so to speak, as well as where your actual locomotive is.
That'll be important later.
It will. All right, so any questions on building track, laying track?
Can you build to an empty spot?
Yes, you can build to one empty spot. So, for instance, I wasn't there, or maybe I wanted to build around this way. I could do something like that. But if there is not a station built there, you cannot build to the other side of that location.
Makes sense.
Okay, easy enough. All right, so provided there's no more questions, moving on to move. Move is simply how many stations you can go to. Now, when you move, this is an important thing. When you go to a station, the first one, you're going to choose a heading, okay? The heading is what direction your train is going. Now, for all intents and purposes, we're going to take it as hex sides. So, you must always continue following where your track goes. So if I were to build out here, well, I cannot go back this way because my train is going that way. However, if I do not have any more track, if it is a terminus for me, then I may freely change direction, turn back, and go back the other way.
What if you had a single track right there going off into nothing?
Then if it hasn't been built,
still a terminus.
This is still technically the terminus.
Yep.
All right? So moving is moving that amount of spaces, and you just follow your own track. It's always along your own track. All right. So moving that many steps. Okay. Now, before we talk about this next stuff, we're going to talk about building stations.
Okay.
To be able to build stations, you got to have, first off, you have to have a gold robot in that location. When you have a gold robot in that location, let's say that weren't there, just indulge me, and let's say that wasn't there. And hey, as an action, I'm going to build that station. Well, when you build the station, you choose any of the available that are on the board. You then select it, you slot it in there, and the one passenger that is on there, you're then going to take and you immediately put it onto any available matching spot on your board. Easy enough there.
Which stations are available?
Well, all of them are available technically, but not really. What I mean by that, take a look at Paul's board again, and you'll notice at the beginning, building stations only for the metallic colors, i.e. silver, gold, and bronze for the robots. However, once you have this filled, or if you have these filled and then you have that filled, whatever the order of that is, you may then start building stations as well as interacting with the colors of the passengers based on the color that is shown there. So if you want to be able to lay coral stations and interact with coral passengers, then you would need a silver and you would need a pink passenger.
So the only way to get pink passengers
is to be able to have that. So you better have a silver and a copper or bronze, copper, bronze, whatnot.
Yeah.
Then you can interact to be able to do so on and so forth. So you can't even touch these passengers until you have unlocked the ability to do so by filling the appropriately colored location. So the building of the actual stations is the exact same. The reason there are 2 workers on each of those is because there are 2 of each of these stations there, whereas these already have 1 built already on our board on this particular map. And I think that's probably universal, but I don't want to say that because there's 12 maps coming.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right, so building a station, pretty easy, pretty straightforward, I think, at that point. Now that we have station built and access to it, maybe we've moved to it, you'll notice that now we're going to interact with the passengers. So you may pick up 1 up to 4 passengers, provided your capacity also matches that. So to be able to pick up 2, you've got to be able to have room for 2. So if you have just that, you still can only pick up 1 because you can only hold 1. If you already have any on your train, you can freely
give them the boot,
kick them out. So if I had this copper passenger already on there, like so, and I say, hey, I want to go ahead and take an action to pick up that silver passenger, but I only have room for 1, I can just, sorry, you've been disembarked. And there we go. That is 1 action. The kicking off a passenger is not an action.
Not a drop off.
If I had kicked off this bronze passenger in the bronze location, that would then immediately go back into the bag of mystery, but as it were. Okay, easy enough on that. I think that's pretty straightforward.
Yep.
So pick up, capacity, those are intertwined, obviously. And then finally, when you get to a drop-off location, now, unlike a game like Age of Steam or anything like that, when we talk about the passengers, the same color passenger as the location will never happen. So there will never be a gold one here. There will never be a silver one there. There will never be coral on this when it's out there on the board, so on and so forth. So whenever you have a passenger in your train that is in that location, you may freely just drop them off. And to be able to drop off, it's an action. You can drop off 1 or up to 4, depending, if they match the same color as the station. Easy enough. When you drop it off, so let's say I were up there, okay, cool, I drop it off, I then immediately put that onto and make one of my actions either more available or better, or whatever the case may be in that regard. Does all that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Now, one of the ways the game triggers over here is, we'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit more here, is the refill station. So the refill station is simply whatever station you are, reach into the bag, you draw that many out of the bag. Now, when you draw, I mentioned earlier that, let's say I went ahead, I'm there, I want to refill that station, I reach into the bag, I pull a silver, I'm going to set that aside, and then I reach into the bag and I pull something else. Oh, hey, I pulled out a copper. Okay, a copper can go there. Silver can't go on silver, so on and so forth. So that would go on there. And then this one would go back into the bag at the end of the drawing. Okay? So that's how we're going to put more passengers out here. And that's also going to be one of the triggers of the game. I'll talk about that more a little bit later. Finally, oh no, I've screwed up. I guarantee you will hear that at least once from all of us, if not multiple.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe you haven't screwed up.
No.
Maybe you've nailed it perfectly.
Yeah.
But now you just need to manipulate. Oh, I don't need to worry about building a station. I need to move more. So to be able to move the robots, and robots only, you take the adjust action. The adjust action is 1 to 4, just like all the others, depending on how many are there. How many are there at the beginning of the action is how many adjustments you get to make. So if you have 3 there and you choose to move 2 of them off of there, you still get 3 moves. So you get like 1 up here, 1 down there, and then that's 2 of them, and then the third, whatever. Okay, then if you choose to do another adjustment, then you only have 1 left. You can only do 1 adjustment for the second action. I did not explicitly say when you take your actions, you can do all of these multiple times, whatever, follow your heart on that. Okay? So that is all of the basic actions. I've talked about building stations. Now, it's not confusing, but it is kind of a unique rule to this game, this reverse train. So let me go and set up an example of this and how this would work, and then we will talk about that bad boy. So, okay. So let's say,
Sure.
yeah,
Silver.
let's go with that. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So here, my train is here. I moved 1 on a previous turn, so on and so forth. Maybe I have, it doesn't matter. Let's say it's like that, and maybe these passengers are over there that I want to go pick up, maybe, or not. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me swap that out. Sorry. I should listen to you. Okay, there we go. So, let's say I have this passenger that I picked up here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I moved from here to over there. Well, I would like to deliver this passenger, but the problem is my train is heading towards the factory. I have a valid path over here. So now to move, when you move, and if you notice, currently the move is only at 1. Well, I don't want to go 1, and I'm at a terminus, and then I get a free turnaround, and then 2, and that's both my actions. Well, that's no bueno. So instead, what you can do is you can instead reverse train. So that just means not follow the rest of the path of your train and literally turn it around and boop. So reversing the train was 1 action, moving was the second action. I would love to be able to drop that off, but that would require a 3rd action. I don't have a 3rd action, ergo I have to wait until my next turn. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right. So with all that said, you might be asking yourself, that seems really restrictive. Wow, only 1 or 2 actions. Well, good news. See where it says extra actions. You can get up to 5 actions on a turn. As the game progresses, you can fill that in, and if everything works out, oh, hey, look at that, just got it. Hey, if you did that at the end of your first action, well, guess what? You get a bonus action that now applies immediately. So now you have 2 more actions, and every round you will have 3 actions, which is glorious and wonderful and fantastic.
It's so good when that happens.
But you'll notice these are colored passengers.
It's tough.
I can't touch them until I have access to be able to touch them. No touchy. All right, so there you go. That makes sense. Pretty straightforward. Now, remember when I said adjustments. Adjustments. Robots only.
Yeah.
You cannot adjust those, or, well, the robot ones you can, but you can't.
Ones,
And then notice I have not talked about anything on that side of the board. The reason is everything here is in-game scoring.
Yep.
Okay? So now I've taught you how to play this game. So pick up, deliver, move around, da-da-da-da. How does the game end? The game ends when there is at least 1 of the available 2 that are out here on the board. All of these, 1 of each. The first time somebody builds each of these passengers will go into the bag of mystery. And then when each of those so those dishes are empty, when that's the case, and then via refilling passengers, you go in and there's nothing left, that triggers the end of the game. At that point, finish the same number of turns, 1 more turn each, and then we go into final scoring. Now, I'm not going to talk about what final scoring is in the base game because we ain't playing the base game. So it's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. Look at the rule book for that. All right. So one thing I haven't mentioned is everybody is going to start with one card of each of the 4 varieties. These are endgame scoring cards. You are allowed to score 1 card, not one of each, 1 card. However, if you look over on Paul's board again, right there, if you fill out that row or that row or that row, you can score a 2nd or a 3rd or a 4th one. God bless you if you get all of them. So easy enough on that, allows you to score more of them. These score more for the passengers. So you'll notice that if you have that entire column filled, hey, it's a point per pink worker that is on your board.
Extra point.
Right, because they have a base value of 1 or 2 respectively. And if you have that, then it's add 1 more point per. If you have a row, it is an extra point per link. A link is a completed between 2 spaces. It's not per tile like Age of Steam. That is 1 link. That is a 2nd link. That would score me 2 points unless we had an entire row. That would be 3 points, 4 points, 5 points respectively. And if you fill the bottom one before you fill the top one, it's still only worth 1 victory point. Okay, I lied. I went through all the final score.
That was easy.
All right. That is how you play Maglev Metro. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Nanobots Inc. Nanobots Inc. has a very, very small amount of rules. It has literally that. All right. So you'll notice out here on the board, I think you'll notice, there are wee little nanobots that are randomly placed out here. There are 16 of each of them. Yeah, there are 16 of each, and they are random as to the 3 locations where they ended up. So we have 1 area over here, 1 area over there, and 1 area right here. They can be acquired this location, and that location. Easy enough on that, okay? In addition, you may have noticed we have this extra whole board. That is the Nanobot board. Pretty straightforward on that. It's going to work, actually, very similar to all the stuff that I just talked about on your main board over here, all right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and look at my board now for this one because it has a lot more writing on it. So here we go. So the Nanobot board is as an action, okay? The actions are right through here. These are available extra actions that players can take on their turn. These are just modifiers of existing actions. So, and then obviously scoring stuff down there. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the modifications for the existing actions first. Okay. Free remove track. Now, normally, and I didn't mention this because I knew I was going to talk about it here. When you remove track, it's an action. It's one of the tracks that you're going to actually do. So this is not just building track, it's building or removing track. Normally, you only can remove track that is off the ends of the snake, the head or the tail, so to speak. This removing track allows you to break that rule, and it's not an actual action. So removing any number of track tiles at any time without using the action. You just get to do it. Obviously, you have to have nanobots in both locations for that to activate. All right. You can build or remove track tiles connected to any station that their train is on. So that's where that is allowed. Whereas normally in the base game...
Do you want to zoom in on that board a little bit?
Oh, I suppose I could. Sure. There you go.
Yeah.
So provided you have nanobots filling both spots. So as I was saying, normally you can only build or remove off the head or the tail of the snake. Whereas here you can do it anywhere your train is at as well. All right. And so theoretically, you might be thinking, wow, I could have independent, like not all contiguous track. The answer is yes. That is allowed. All right. So use other color track. Okay, that's awesome. That's kind of glorious. That's pretty straightforward. You can use other people's track when moving only when moving from a station. To be able to build a station, you still must have track connected to that area. So you cannot, so for instance, in this example, let's say I have built that, and Paul said he has his nanobots on there. He says, I would like to build that station. He cannot because I'm the only one that has track built to it.
I gotta get track over there.
But once he has track there, he then can just say, hey, okay, I'll go ahead and build there. But using other players' track for movement is allowed. Only for movement. All right. Moving on. Ignore refill color. Oh, that's kind of nice. So if you have 2 nanobots filled on that, it says, hey, okay, if I'm on this location, I already can't put gold there, but maybe coral has come out, and I really don't want to mess with those because I don't have access to coral. I say anything but coral, which really means anything but coral and gold because gold can't go on there. If you draw a coral, keep drawing until you don't draw a coral, up to your refill amount, just like normal. Ignore colors. Well, that shows robots. That means over here, ignore the rule for you got to have a silver robot there past the first one. That one has to be a gold. That's kind of nice. Gives you more flexibility on all of that. Again, this is only if both spots for the nanobots are filled up. Now this one is a little bit tricky, but also super clever.
Oh, boy.
This says pick up and drop off at a distance of 1. So basically you just have a remote slide and it just slides people. So in other words, if you have a route to a station that you are not at. So for instance, let's go back something like this. Those can't be there.
Maybe you
let's say
here.
Better yet, let's say I'm there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I got passengers over here waiting to take my train. I would like to pick them up. Well, if I have both of those filled, I can then just say, hey, as a pickup, I'm going to grab passengers from there and put them into my train. But the important thing to note, it must be on your own. You must be connected. And, you must be connected.
It's got to be your line. You can't
Right.
use the ignore colors.
Right.
or
These
use the
do
other
not
color.
work in conjunction
Nope.
with one another. All right? So, for dropping off, it works the exact same way. So let's say I had a couple of gold in here somehow, some way, and I say, hey, I want to go and drop those off. I don't have to take a separate move action. I can just drop them off, and then, hey, I get to add them back onto my board. Okay, cool. Good to go on that.
It's like a t-shirt cannon, but for passengers.
Yes, exactly. All right, any questions on any of those?
Nope.
Pretty straightforward? All right, cool. Now, the units per action. These are the actual actions that you're going to be taking and one of the things you're going to be taking nanobots for. So when you are at one of the 3 locations that allow for nanobot uploading.
Transfer,
you can gain 1 nanobot. So in other words, your first action is going to be gain 1 nanobot there. And then your second action will be gain 2 nanobots. And then they don't have to be the same color. They could be any of the 3 colors. Follow your heart. Place them anywhere. There is no rule on placing these except you are limited to 4 per player. Color. All right, I'm sorry. 4 per color per player. Let's try that again. There we go. Adjusting works just like how the robots do, but this is strictly for nanobots. The adjusting of colored passengers. Hey, I don't like where I put all of these. Maybe I started filling them up over here like a nincompoop, and I want to go ahead and get extra actions. Now I can move them, but only via that action right there. Gain a scoring card. Awesome. Draw a card out of any 4 of the decks. What?
Any 2 cards?
Is it? Let me double check. I apologize. It is draw and keep 1 or 2 bonus cards from any single bonus deck. So you can draw 2, keep 2 if you want. Well, it's obvious 1 or 2, depending on the number that you have filled there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's 1 per.
Yeah.
And then you can, there's no limit to the number of bonus cards. However, you only still can score 1 of them unless you have more of these filled out, right? Okay, easy enough. All right, the last kind of wicked action is teleport anywhere you want from, or let me rephrase that, from the same color station to same color station.
Yep.
So if there's a gold there, and there's a gold there, and I don't have track, whoop, teleport. Or there's a coral here, and there's a coral there, teleport. Awesome. That is the action. They must both be gold in there, and there you go. You don't have to have track, obviously, and now you're allowed to build track from where your train is, so that's how you could start a new route or something along the lines. So that is teleport. The additional scoring, this one, hey, you can score a second scoring card. Okay, just like over on your main board. And the last thing, and this should not be underestimated, this scores your robots. Notice, over on your main board over here, you're only scoring for passengers. You're not scoring for robots. So if you want to score it because you have a bunch of robots, you better have 3 nanobots here. And if so, you're going to score 1 point for every one of the nanobots that match robots. So in a perfect world, if you have a, Neapolitan, if you have all 3 flavors, get 1 of each flavor nanobot there, you get to score all the robots on your player board.
That is how I got from a shameful 4th to a respectable 3rd.
Facts. There you go. All right, so now, endgame scoring is all the things I just talked about. So I'll go ahead and flip it around here. So this is score 1 point for pink passengers, 1 for lilac, 2 for coral, 2 for purple, 1 point per link unless you have any kind of rule breakers. Same with those. Any kind of bonus scoring. Score your 1 card that you're allowed. Any bonus scoring that you're allowed. And then any robots, if you are allowed via nanobots. Whoever has the most points wins. And that is how you play Maglev Metro Nanobots.
Can I point something about that score pad?
Okay.
It's an M. Look on the. It's an M.
What's an M?
What is?
It's an M.
Oh, the way the black.
Yep.
See, it's an M.
Oh.
Ha.
Huh.
Did never notice that.
Look
All
at
right,
that.
there you go.
Clever.
There we go.
Look at that. Good teach.
Thanks. It was adequate. All right, bring those up. Hold on. Let's bring that up. There we go. So, how many of y'all are familiar with Maglev Metro in general? Yeah, let's.
I am now.
Fair. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, because obviously I have the 6 expansion maps.
Yeah.
And I have this or a prototype of this and University, but I genuinely don't know what the others are, so I'm excited to see them.
So 6 maps were in the first one, and then 6 maps are coming out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you want to go all in, presumably you could. I'm assuming they'll have a feature.
I have zero doubt that is the
Do you
case.
want all of Maglev Metro?
All right, so now we're going to do a draft. You're going to choose one, pass the rest clockwise. Oh boy. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, I hate all of my options. I keep saying silver. I guess they're technically steel robots.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
The old steel robots. Back before they were titanium robots.
We're gonna take this and we're gonna put that up there.
That's a good
And
idea.
There are 2 coral passengers floating around here somewhere.
Yeah, the back over here.
Oh man.
Okay, well this is random. It's not that random actually.
Just remember,
Yeah, I
we
think
all have a lesser
I think
choice
we're gonna
than
go
you.
that. All right, there we go. Okay. Roar says, I wasn't familiar, but based on Teach, I'd like to play it. Well, that works out. All right, cool. Checks in the mail. Interesting. You know what? I like that. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. There you go. Go. There you go. I choose Pikachu. Okay.
Wow, these are both good.
Okay. Remember, you can score one of these.
Shall we arm wrestle for first?
Yeah, whoever the pointy part of the M, wherever that's facing.
And the pointy part is.
There, that would be me.
Okay.
There you go.
It might be you. But
That is Shrey.
Trey, you're up.
All right, I am
So
out.
I get an extra robot.
you do. Would you
what's
like
left.
silver? Or, I'm sorry, steel or bronze?
Or isn't there? There's no.
No, there's
Red.
another bronze in there.
Oh.
The silver.
That
I
happened to
lied.
be randomly.
Yeah, because they're random out there for what it is.
Yeah.
So you get to choose not gold.
Oh, wow. All right, so I'll take a silver.
Yeah.
Because Stray was lamenting silver.
Yeah, in the last game.
I was
Yes,
also
that is
lamenting
true.
bronze in another game.
in another
so
game, yeah.
that was gold. So it was gold.
I mean, there's an ebb and flow in this game. We'll see what happens this
I will
one.
start at the lab.
This is a tight map.
So we just place on the first turn.
There is nothing in the rules, unlike the Manhattan map, that says you pick up a new robot.
Yeah.
It says place it.
Yep.
Let's go.
This is a initial setup placement round.
Yeah.
The fourth person gets to make the choice. Well,
Well, you get the extra robot.
No, I'm happy I hit
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Silver.
yeah, right. Yeah, go up there. I agree with that. All right, so now, first player, so Shrey is going to figure out, and we're going to put all the pressure as we all stare at him.
Yep. So I'm going to place these 3 robots.
Yep.
One I'm going to put on pickup. One I'm going to put on capacity. I'm happy. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be that. Let's put this one on capacity. And then one I'm going to put on track.
Okay. All right, so now that he's done that, and by the way, the rest of us can be taking our turns, but I'm running cameras, so I can't. So Shrey is now going to take his turn. So
Right.
what action? Now, we're going to go slow the first round or two, and then I'm going to stop zooming in on all of this until we get to the more complex stuff.
Yep.
So Shrey, what are you doing? What
I'm going
action?
I'm going to pick up as my first action.
All right,
So I
so
have a pickup of 2, and I have a capacity of 2, meaning I can hold both people I can pick up.
correct. So
So I
go
will
for
pick
it.
up the 2 gold passengers that are at the lab, and they go right into my train. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build some track.
Okay.
So I want to
It's a little
connect.
bright. Go ahead.
I want to connect the lab and the warehouse, which is going to require 2. So I will do that.
There we go.
Oh, I
That's a
could
little bit
actually
better.
do 2 curves, couldn't I? No, we'll do. Okay. All right.
No, you're fine. Leave it. I will manage.
Nah.
All right, so he has a completed link. There we
So
go.
it is 2 actions. Done.
Yes. All right.
So now I've got 2 actions.
All right. So wait. Tell folks how you divvied yours up.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 2 of the robots that are where I'm at, and I'm going to pick up the copper ones, please. Now I have a capacity of 2, which is enabled by this gold robot that's currently sitting in this wild spot. All of these spots are wild, so I can put a gold one right there just fine.
Yep.
Now I want to build track, and I can build 2 track because I've got 2 robots there. And I'm going to build down here to the lab. So we're going to do this. We're going
2
to-
curves.
2 curves. Should I waste? I mean, I have to. If I want to get to the lab, I got to spend 2 curves. So
No, you could do this.
Yeah, you
And then a
could,
straight.
and then a
yeah, but
straight.
then I've blocked myself from going here.
There is that, or you could come this way, and
Yeah, I
then
can
you
do it
could
straight.
do
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I think that's what I'll do. Thank you.
And you are piece limited on your
Yep.
track.
Highly. Extremely piece limited, I think is a
we
good
did-
way to phrase it.
And this map uses some curves.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it does.
Real maps.
All right, so you loaded. All right, so now, yeah. By the way, I assume that's Jay. That's running the Bezier Games YouTube account. Yeah, the first maps, like Ted used to design Age of Steam maps. Like,
His name's all over the place in those
Oh,
early
yeah.
maps.
yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
We
So
definitely
yeah,
played quite a
that's
few of
the
his
first.
maps.
Oh, for sure. Like Disco Inferno, the Heaven, Hell, and Purgatory one, which is one of my all-time favorite
Did he
maps.
do the human body one too?
No, that was Albin. That was Albin. But yeah, I mean, he's part of that crew that, like, back in the day, they were just all big
Let's get
on it.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Ted decided, oh, I like to actually make money. So he decided,
Yeah.
designing games instead of, little Age of Steam maps. So for me,
Yes, some pretty big
I
titles.
I hate the idea of following what everybody else did.
I love Suburbia.
I think I am going to pivot a little bit, and I'm worried about it, but I'm going to. So I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. I'm going to put a build track, because that first one can be a any, and then is that really what we want to do? Is that really? No, not with yellow coming over. I am not. I'm gonna just do what everybody else did.
I'll show you.
And I hate.
I'll show you how to do it on your turn. On my turn.
Yeah, no, I hate the idea of. God, I hate following what everybody else is doing, but I think I'm gonna. So I will pick up. I can hold 2.
Which color?
That's a good question based on what my cards are.
And you can deliver those.
I think I will pick up the 2 coppers. Not today, copper.
Yeah.
And you know what? No one has shown what this looks like, so I really, really did have a plan of going there. I really did.
I know.
I'm now pivoting on my plan. So I am going to go ahead and build over to the lab. Oh. Other way.
Ooh.
There. And
You guys are friends.
there we go. So I have built 2. I have picked up. The turn of the orange player is complete. So Derek, how are you putting yours on?
Well, I have 4
You
workers,
do. Yep.
so that gives me the availability to do the double track. And then I will also increase my capacity, and I will increase my pickup. And you say, man, maybe I should put down here to build this. Would it be smart for me to build
There you go.
the station, or is it more important for me to have the pickup?
Yeah.
So, but because the station is important, I will choose that, and then put the station down here, and then I will move my pieces around so I can only have I can pick up 1, but my capacity is going to be 2, and I'm going to build track. So I'll build track first. I'll build 3 track right across.
I so wanted to do it.
I have the extra worker, so.
Yeah, there's that. That's fair.
And then when I build the worker, I'll get
Yeah.
the worker.
And now you can pick up 1 passenger.
I can pick up. Yes, I can pick up 1 passenger. That's all I need. And I'll pick up the other guy next turn.
Oh, tax time for E. Sorry, E. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
Not fun.
Now, Shrey, what you got?
I will move over to the warehouse.
Okay, so step 1. What's your movement?
My movement is 1,
Okay.
so that is.
From there, along his track
Yep.
there.
And then I'm facing that direction. I will. I've only got 1 drop off, but I think I need to do it, so I'm going to drop off 1. And I will put it.
He'll figure out where he's putting it.
Yep.
Okay, done.
Done.
That's both his actions.
Okay. My first action will be a move, and my second action will be a drop off. I only have a single drop off.
Yep.
So I will drop off 1 copper robot to Copper Town, and I will place it in track.
Yeah, Paul. The nanobots are really powerful on this map.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear.
Oh, that's what. Yes, that is true. Look, some of us learn faster than others, and some of us don't learn until they've played the entire map.
Yes, fair.
So the map teaches them.
Yes. I moved. I have a movement of
Pain
1.
is an excellent teacher.
I can. You're right. I will also drop 1 off, and that's me, Derek.
Okay, I'm going to build a station. I will build the first, let's see, I have this color. This color is not part of my current line, and I can get here easy, so gold makes the most sense. I'll add that right here. The gentleman comes over to my board to then increase my, let's just increase my move for now.
You sure? Yeah. Okay. That works.
I think that's fine. And then I will pick up the other gentleman.
Because his capacity's at 2, but he can only pick them up one at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm over here having a kerfuffle while I try and figure out where the hell I want to put this. All right, Shrey, you're up.
Panda Angel in the house.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, Panda. I see you over on Twitch as well, Jason. Don't want you.
I'm dropping this off.
Yep.
Put it in there, and then I'm going to build track.
Immediately build, or you can.
I'm
build a
going to build
station,
track.
right, yeah.
I can build 3 tracks, so I need a. Let's come out of here. It's going to require 3 curves.
No, 2 curves.
2 curves. If I do that, I could do it with 1 curve.
Yeah, because you are piece limited on this.
That's the question. No, I'll do it with 2 curves, right? That would leave me with I think that's what I will.
Depends on how curvy you want to be.
I enjoy the game of oops. I gotta undo that.
You're right.
You know, there are rules that say no, you don't undo it.
There's a
Instead,
whole section on that. I'm like, what to do? So you've screwed up.
So in that case,
Yeah.
it costs you actions.
It does. It really
All right,
does.
I delivered a gold worker and then I built a track. Done.
So I'm going to, I only have 1 drop off, so I will drop off this copper robot, and I'm going to put it into move. And then I'm going to pick these 2 silvers up, because I have 2 pickup and a capacity of 2.
Glory to Rome.
Glory to Rome!
I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I still am trying to figure out where the hell to put this guy, so
That's fine.
you're going to have to give me a second here now
Sure.
that I'm...
He's just floating. He's been in bot purgatory.
The problem is I can't put him on track because he's copper and not silver.
Silver
and because
steel.
I have a gold up there.
Yeah.
So honestly,
Might be time for that adjust
I
action.
think we're going to go right there, which doesn't feel great.
What did we say about who uses the adjust action?
What? Oh, my head. Thanks. All right. All right. So, action number 1. I'm going to drop that guy off because, figure out where he's going to go.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, Donnie, look, we built on top of each other's tracks. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
Danny, that is literally like a built-in feature of the game, and
Yes.
why these tiles are so cool
Yeah.
and acrylic.
Yeah. Halfway through, we're going to be like, wow, this map is bananas.
You also can crisscross. Yes, that is allowed and all that stuff.
Yeah, it looks really cool when the game's ending. It's like, whoa.
So, give me a second here while I figure this out.
I had the Z subway on Manhattan.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to want a move there. Where do I put this is the question.
That is a solid first player marker.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Don't drop it from a building.
Meaning solid, yes.
Yeah,
To hurt
literally
somebody.
solid.
Yeah.
Depleted uranium or something.
You know what? My second action is going to be to adjust. And
You can do that on your own.
yeah, so here I am just basically going there so that I can then do something like that. That feels terrible, but done.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going to go.
Yeah, it's a terminus, so he doesn't have to use
And-
the reverse
And I hadn't moved.
train.
Yeah.
Right.
I was literally just sitting there. Yeah, so now I'm here, and now I'm in the warehouse where I can pick up nanobots. So I think I should. So I will pick up 1 nanobot. My turn is over.
And because he only had 1, so therefore that was both of his actions. Yeah, got it. All right.
All right, I have pickup capacity of 2, pickup and capacity of 2, so I'll pick up these silver robots. And then I will, I have build station. So I will build the silver station right here, please. Thank you. And that's my turn. I gotta place a silver worker, robot.
You have 2 silver robots.
Maybe I'll do that.
All right, well, then I will.
Oh, I hate the way I did this.
Yeah, I did things in the wrong order a little bit.
Yep.
So I will move. Now I get a free turnaround because I'm in a terminus. So then I will move as 1 action. And then I will drop off 1 silver robot as another action because I only have one drop off.
You can make that 2 now.
I could make it 2 now. I feel like there's probably better things to do.
You want to build 4 track at once.
Yeah. The silver guy can't build a station though.
Silver guy cannot build a station. That is true.
Refill
I think
station.
this-
That's
I
not a
think this
bad
is better.
idea though.
Yeah, refill station this early.
There's only one.
there's
oh,
There's 2 in the bag.
only 2 in the bag.
One person can refill.
Wait, is there 2 or 3?
2.
2, okay. A bronze and a silver.
I took the silver. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's known information, so.
Really am upset at the way this is played out. So, I have track 2. Doesn't feel good, man.
Yikes.
Oh. That's gonna be your end.
Oh wait, that's track. That would be track 3.
Do you mean that
required.
metaphorically?
That's both my actions. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Done.
literally. Wow.
Done.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna gain some nanobots. I will gain 2 nanobots, and I will put them right over here where it says use other people's track color, which is very lovely.
Smart.
And then I will take 2 more nanobots, and then I will change my drop-off distance. I'll use the 2 gold to change my drop-off distance by 1.
That's both your actions. Done.
All right, I will travel to the factory as my first action, and my second action is I will pick up a nanobot, a single lone nanobot. It will be silver. Done.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna build 3 tracks. How does that look? That does
Other side.
way.
Yep, you got it. There you go. It's the same thing I had.
Yeah. There, and there. That is a 3-track action. And then I'll drop this guy off. That's me.
All right. Well, I need to build the station, but unfortunately, I cannot build the station. I am really, really displeased with how I have done this, because
You're adjusting that. Yeah.
so I can adjust 2. So you know what? Actually,
That tracks
I will
everything.
adjust that. So I move that one down and that one down. And that's one action. Action number 2 is to build a station. Oh, I don't know. I guess it'll be a lab. And by guess, it has to be because there's none left. And then this guy comes home. That's me done.
I'm worried about you, Shrey. We have a little race over here to these robots. So I think I might build track before I give up. Yeah. You know what? I will change. I'll pivot and I'll adjust. I'll adjust this one guy down to drop off, and I'll drop off these 2 guys.
All right. I'm going
And now I'm
to
done. Sorry.
pick up nanobots. First action will be this one. And the second will be these ones.
Okay. I want to adjust and then move. No, I need to move and gain. So I'm going to move, and then I'm going to gain gold. Right there. Done.
All right. I think it's got to be there. All right. So you are freely allowed to look into the bag.
Yeah, it's legal to know what's in there. The rules say you have to give it a good shake.
So that's what's in there.
Yeah, you can pick up that bronze. I'll know.
No, I
before
cannot.
you. Oh yeah, you cannot. Ah, right.
Oh, because he's here. No,
Because
you're
he's here.
there.
Because he's on the bronze location. So that
I can pick up the silver, but the problem is
Yeah, you got nowhere for that.
I
to
got
go right
nowhere for the silver to go right now.
Currently, yeah.
So that doesn't make sense. So what we will do is I have a movement of 2. 1, 2. It's terminus. It can change direction. So there's that. And action number 2 is to grab a nanobot. I will figure that out. Go ahead, Don.
Let's see. I think what I want to do is build track. So let's build track. I will build track here. And then I'm going to turn.
Yeah, that'll be a copper.
And then I will build track again. Yeah, I build track. No, I have 3 tracks, so that's fine. Get all the way there.
So that was 1 track action.
1 track action.
Yeah.
And then I will use my my adjust, and my turn is over.
Shrey?
All right, I will pick up more nanobots. I'll pick up these silver ones.
And you'll notice he's maxed on gold and he has 3 silver, so he can take 1 more silver.
And 4 bronze or copper. So that's first action. Second action, I'm gonna drop these 2 silver off and put them on my board. So you can go while I figure that out.
Okay, I'm gonna take for my first action. I'm gonna gain nanobots. The one I can get 2 of them. So I'm gonna get this gold one, and I'm gonna get this silver one for my first. And I'm going to put that one there. And I'm going to put this one there. And then for my second action, I'm going to adjust. I'll put that right there. Done.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Interesting
clever.
to adjust.
All right. Hey,
into the game.
I hear nanobots on the nanobot map are important.
It is
So
something to do.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take 4.
Man,
I'm done, other than that.
you're gonna take 4.
So I am definitely taking 2 golds for the plus pickup.
Okay, so then I will adjust down here, and then I will build the blue station.
There's lilac.
Lilac, sorry, the lilac station. And lilac comes.
You know
over.
what? I'm gonna take 2 more copper to ignore it. Now I can just not worry about the damn colors over here since it's kicking my butt.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't ever
Done?
unadjust those.
I am
Yeah.
done.
Oh, right. Here, real quick.
Yeah.
One thing that I did not explicitly explain on these 2 specifically, right here.
It's
Yeah.
just this one, right?
Yeah. No, it's that if you adjust these off of there, these immediately go back into the bag.
If they
right.
they get kicked out.
They kicked out onto the station.
Yeah.
If they are anywhere they can't normally
If they
be.
match.
So in other words, I'm not moving those.
Yeah. Those
Ever.
are probably gonna stay there forever.
Yeah.
This was gonna go into the back.
Yeah.
Lilac just got built. Yep. So lilac in.
Yay!
Is that a lilac on that station?
No, it's silver.
Oh yeah.
Silver
For lighting.
into gold. Yep. Okay. Next.
Just deciding. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna build. Is this really what I want to do? It seems like
Probably not.
a strange decision, but I think it is. All right. I'm gonna build. 1 action is to build. And another action is to build again.
And he can only build from there or there.
Interesting. That is an interesting fact.
He cannot build off of this because it has 2 exits. Cannot build off that. Well, obviously you can't
No
build
room.
it right
So
now,
we'll
but
do this.
that's 1. Now, he also cannot build off of that now because that's not built. So this is the only... he's yellow. He could build off of that or that.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 exits
Yeah.
he's allowed. Or he could not build anymore.
You know what? I'm not going to build the second one.
Okay, we do know that.
Oh, right. Interesting.
I've screwed these up already.
Ah.
It's so bad. Do as I say, not as I do.
No,
kids.
I will.
Time better, play
I have
better.
to change
seriously.
things up a little bit. So that's 1, 2, and then Oh, I have to use this then.
Yep, there you
let's
go.
that
2,
way.
and then this 3. Done.
Let's see here.
You have a fast track there, Shrey.
Okay. I'm going to gain a nanobot to use other color track.
Okay.
And I'm going to move along this track to right there.
We'll allow it. I've had all this time. You would think I would know what I want to do. You would think so. I definitely am wanting to build that. And that. And, oh God, there's so many mistakes that have been made.
Look,
All right.
you're a great teacher.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. You know what? I am going to adjust. Am I, or am I taking nanobots first? No, I'm here. I'm gonna take 2 gold nanobots to allow me to teleport. That's a future me thing. And then I think being able to ignore other color is good. So I will, sorry. Oh, I cannot do that. There's nobody well, Shrey is starting to muscle into my area. So maybe I...
You're all by yourself.
I know.
All 3
You're
of us go over
literally,
here.
you're
Yep.
literally over there by yourself.
No, I think instead of that, I'm just going to adjust. And my 2 adjustments are going to be to... I'm only going to need to move 1, so that can go there. That's allowed because I have the ignore colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1. And... You know what? No matter how I do this, it's not going to matter. So I'm actually not going to move that 1. I will go... Oh, it doesn't matter how I do this, does it? Yeah, no, I will move that because I need it to be able to build track. And then I can move 1 more. And I will go ahead and put that there. Done. I hate my life. Go.
I will pick up one guy that's 1 space away using my power, and then I will deliver said guy to where I am
To
currently.
yourself.
Yes,
Done.
that worked out.
My turn is over.
I will adjust this bronze down to here, which means I can build this pink.
Hey, Steph.
I have build station,
Hey,
and I
Lars.
have pink, so I have both requirements. So I can
Yep.
build this pink. I get one of them, and the other one goes back here. Wow, I'm amazed I picked all 4 up successfully. And then this pink person will go to interesting question.
And is that it? That's all your actions,
No, that was the first action.
right? Okay, got it.
Second action is... Tricky.
You're telling me.
I'm totally playing this different than any other.
Oh,
games.
same.
Like,
And by playing it different, I mean just going down in flames. But
no, I mean,
It's
I'm
okay.
really...
I'll put this
Give it-
here. All right,
Okay.
done.
Alrighty. I'm going to pick up. So can you put those 2 in my train,
Yep.
please? Both of them. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I'm going to move 2 spots, not 1.
Turn
but
around
2.
for free, and
Yeah.
then
1, 2.
two.
Oh.
That's it. That's my turn.
Guys lying
Oh,
down.
you weren't going to stop there and drop off that dude,
I
huh?
was
All
not.
right. I am building
I'll take care of it.
3.
3, she says. Oh, he's going all the way out. He's got plans.
Wrong one.
Yeah, that's true. Keep it consistent.
And for my third one, because of what I see happening now, I need that there. I am so behind right now. This is so frustrating. But I'm going to be able to do that. And that. That will work. So, disgustingly, I will adjust as my last action. And that's it.
All right. I think what would be smart is I should build track. So let's build track. Build track right here. In these two places. And then let's build this one.
Lavender and pink should both be in here now.
Oh, yes.
And that goes to get this here.
Boy.
So you did that. You're
That's
done.
my whole turn. It was a good turn.
I will. What was my turn? Right. Huh. So I can remote pick up and drop off, but I'm going to I'm going to pick these two up. Oh, sorry. First, I'm going to adjust. I'm going to adjust this copper over here and this silver over here. I only have one adjust. Ignore me. But the copper over there, then I'm pick these two up,
And you're done.
and I'm done.
Paul? Hey, time roller.
Okay, we're gonna go 1,
You're not dropping that off.
2.
You're
I got
using
it.
somebody else's
Yeah.
track.
Sorry,
Yep.
move 2, and I
Yep.
can use someone else's track.
Yep.
Then my drop off is gonna be here. That's my turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
Now you're gonna
No.
be building.
not sure why you did that.
I'll get there. I'll figure it out.
am
It
building
seemed like the
a
right
pink
idea.
station. There. So
Pink station. They're going.
that will go
Quick.
here.
Nice. The other side of the board.
And Pinky will go there. And the second action is to, I think, pick up. Or is it move? I will just go ahead and move. There. Done.
Funny.
I'm going to move. Boop. And let's see. I think I'll do an adjustment. And your turn, Shrey.
All right, I will drop off these 2 gold because I have a distance +1, and
Yep.
then my second is I'm going to. What was the second plan? Oh, the second is to pick these 2 up. That was the idea.
I am so 2 steps behind you guys right now. Paul?
So we established that if I build a track, I can build track from where my train is.
Fact, as long as it doesn't have a second exit coming out of it already.
Great.
Yes.
I'm gonna build 3 track
Okay.
Ooh, to where?
to silver. Let's see. I think I can do this. We're gonna go 1.
Yep.
We're gonna go 2. We're gonna go 3. That is a single track building action, and then I'm going to catapult my guy over to that silver.
Punt him.
There.
T-shirt cannon his
Yeah.
butt over.
Over. Yeah.
All right. So. All right. I have a pickup and capacity of 2. So I'm going to pick up the bronze and I'm going to pick up the steel. Then I have only a drop off of 1. I'm going to punt my dude over to the lab via that. So that will then come out here, and I'm done. Derek?
All right. I think I'll pick up both of these steel gentlemen. Or it could be Rosie the Robot, who knows. And then we're going to, because we're at Terminus, we'll turn around and then we'll Take a move. 1, 2.
There.
All right, I will move there, drop off, adjust. All right, so first I'm going to adjust.
That's clever. So Bezier says using the track of others is one of the most hilarious things in this game. One of our playtesters would do this often, then the rest of us would actively try to unbuild their track and leave them isolated whenever possible. Sometimes spite can be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's actually that's something I hadn't.
That's funny. You just lock someone out of the game.
Or you'd be like, fine, you wanna keep doing that? Fine, we're gonna take away your toys.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to adjust first. I have adjust of 2. I'm going to push this up here and push this over here. So now I have an extra action. Okay.
Yep.
And then, I'm not a terminus.
Ah.
Oh boy. Do I want to use reverse?
Well, you can move.
I can move right here.
Oh yeah, and then move back. Yeah,
I
You'd have to put a meeple there to do the reverse.
didn't realize that. Oh, you know what I can do?
Yeah, that whole can't change direction thing is brutal.
But it makes sense. It's a train.
I get it.
I'm going
They
to
kick people off when they turn around.
teleport.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to teleport over to here.
Yeah. And use other people's tracks.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to do 2 track building turns, and that'll be it. So it'll be quick. We're going to...
Do you want me to put them out here?
I think I got this.
Oh, you're building over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
So 1. I'm doing this in a little bit of a different order because those are the ones I grabbed. But we got 1, 2, 3.
That can't
That's
happen.
illegal.
Oh, you're right. That is illegal.
So you had the choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So then we're going to go... That's fine.
This one instead.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's 1 track movement.
One track build action.
Yeah.
Yes.
1. Oh wait, no, sorry. 1.
Okay, I was like, you forgetting something.
Yeah. 1.
And again, like what Derek just caught there, that like I didn't even see it, so I'm glad.
We're watching.
Yeah, no, it is easy. It is the easiest thing to mess up in this game is the 3 exits.
Even in the rules, they have an extra paragraph just about the missed rules, and that's the first one.
And that's the first one.
That was my whole
Hey,
plan.
Ravenfall, welcome.
Unfortunately, that was my whole plan, was to cheat. So,
Damn it!
yeah.
I foiled your cheating.
Yeah, you sure did. Because I'm about to run out of tiles. I have 1 straight piece left.
You have a lot of long track.
I do have a lot of long track.
Daddy long track.
Oh, you do have one. Oh.
Remember, you can tear up freely.
I don't want to tear up freely.
Okay. Oh, never mind. No, you can't.
No, I
Okay.
don't. Yeah. So that was 1, 2, 3, and I'm in the middle of another track action. And so I think this is the right move. I think this is the move. So we're gonna. I have 2 more builds, right? So
Yep.
1, 2. Okay.
All right.
Now, not cheating.
It does look pretty.
I'm good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was my turn.
Okay.
I forgot what I was gonna do. No, I remember.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm just debating whether or not I want to do it
I have
now.
like my next 6 turns.
I think it's the right thing because it gets me the extra. I think so. Yeah. So I'm going to build track. I'm only one over here. I can make it fancy. And then I will build a coral station. Coral?
Oh, coral.
Ah.
All right. When this bag empties, game is over.
Game's over.
Oh, stupid corals! Oh,
Just messed up your refill.
wrong.
Ah.
Oh.
Did you want to? Where would you? What?
I was gonna deliver those 2 and refill my station with all the colors I only have.
Yes.
Would have been very nice, but
Oh.
yeah, that ain't happening now. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get some nanobots while I'm here.
To ignore a color. Yeah. All right, that's both my actions done.
I'll take 2 nanobots. And I will deliver these 2 robots. Your turn, Sheree.
I will deliver these 2 robots. One's going to go there, and I'm not sure where the other one's going, actually.
Private Vendetta's very excited. He has a new hand, like a.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I will build track.
That reminds me, I need to bring one of those to the gathering.
One here. One. Do there and there. I think. Or do I want? I'm gonna need another curve because I have 3 track build. Will I need another curve out here? I'm not sure. One there and
That's 2.
and then
And because it's heads of the snake, right? So he's allowed to do that,
Yeah.
even though he's not there.
if I do this, I'm gonna have only
You
one.
don't even look over here because you can't build.
I know, but like in
Okay.
the future, if I want to
he's
like get to
looking.
here,
Huh.
I can't because I only have. I
trying to
literally
see
have
what
2
you have.
Just
curves
tear
left.
some stuff up.
Yeah, just.
Just
Tear it up.
tear it
All
up.
right, and then I will do
Such
this.
a small line.
Yes, that is allowed. There you go.
So many tiles.
All right, I am done.
Oh,
That's some building.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm gonna.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, that's how I feel.
Yeah. I made my plans were based on an assumption that ended up being not
Oh
true.
wait, that was only 2 actions, wasn't it? Drop off and build. I have 3 actions.
Oh, that's right. Special
Third action
act.
is I need to teleport over here,
Wow, teleport. That's
and
an
then
action.
I gotta put this on my board somewhere.
All right, I'm going to adjust. So my first action is to adjust, which means I can now interact with pink. And I will put this down here. And I will refill station. I can draw 2. What's in there? What's my chances? Terrible.
You're refilling 2,
Yeah, onto where I'm at.
so just not gold, but I don't think that's going to be a problem.
No, it is not. Nope, that is not what I wanted.
Huh. I mean,
I did not get.
oh, that's the right thing to do. There it is, right?
I did not get to where the robots are fast enough.
Yep. All right. Action 1 is pick up.
Yeah.
I can pick up 2, but I can only hold 2. And then I will teleport. Done.
Whoa.
Derek?
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, teleport. Wait, how did you just show up over here?
Yeah.
I think it'd probably still good for me to come over here. The bronze is just not really. I don't want him to sit in there. So we're just gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna move. My first. I'm. Gonna
Okay, let's start over.
Start over. From the
Okay, what
beginning.
you got?
Recalculating. All right. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to do an adjust. And I'm going to adjust these 2.
And that looks like a giant refill coming.
No,
Maybe not.
I
Nope,
can't. I
maybe
have to
not.
figure out how to do this because I need gold.
Yeah, this
I
don't
don't have any gold.
mechanically
Gold.
this is a easy
Yeah,
system.
I know.
Yeah.
Which
But oh
takes-
my
You
God.
got 5 gold. You can't say you don't have any gold when you have 5 gold.
Granted, yes, I understand that, but if I take this,
there
then
any
I can't
robots in there?
pick them up.
Huh?
Are there any robots?
No,
in there?
robots are all out.
I'm pretty sure they're all out.
They're effectively all out.
What is that?
There's
There might be one in there.
There's a bronze.
I have to do 2 adjustments, actually.
How do you like those odds?
There you go. That's
Okay.
that's the distribution.
No, that goes here. Refill station. Oh, they could have been silver. Ah, I see now. This is silver or no.
No.
It's only gold.
That's
It's
Yep.
only gold,
Only
except
gold.
for the first one.
All right, you got it. All right, that's the way it has to be done.
I just want to point this out.
You got that? That's an option.
I would have to get the nano. Yeah, well, I'm doing this right now. Let's do this.
No worries. All
I got
right.
it.
So what are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
doing?
All right, so first I'm gonna.
Well, no, you
I did
adjusted.
adjust, and I adjusted these 2 guys to here, and now I'm gonna draw 4, and I'm ignoring coral.
All right. So
Don't care
4.
about coral.
Hold on. Try it again. Sorry, I drew too many. Here, Derek, you
Wait.
do it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I drew too many.
Yeah.
Drawing 4. 1, 2.
They can't see that anyway,
3.
so. Okay,
And
yeah, that's fine. That
4.
works. Ignore the coral.
More in the coral.
There you go. Nope.
That's
Coral.
Please,
Yeah.
please
Coral.
don't throw in the one I wanted.
Yeah.
Why are
I was
you
like, wait a
fighting
second.
me?
That's the one I wanted.
All right, Shrey, you're up.
I am.
Oh, and there's a limit of 8, I believe, per station,
All right. I'm taking 2 nanobots.
which has never, ever,
No, it's
ever
never been a problem.
been a close
and
problem.
then I'm taking 2 nanobots.
All right.
And then I. What I need is. What I need is.
Oh God, I can't do
Difficult.
that. Oh no! I was thinking last guy. Oh no! I have totally hosed myself.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, you don't have walk along my track, or yeah.
Oh God, that's so bad.
Two actions. Lost.
Oh. Quite a Rome to me. Oh.
Woof.
What does GTA have for that?
I don't know what to do here.
Oh my God! How did I do that?
I will. I'll come here as my second action, as my third action.
Okay. Dr. Blue.
That's you, Bull.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Thinking.
processing. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2 for a movement. Got to move along other people's.
Okay.
That's true.
Yep.
So 1.
Different hex
2.
sides, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you don't have to reverse,
Nope.
right?
Yeah. And then I can do a double pickup from one spot away. I'll pick these 2 up. So I got pink.
Oh God.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I can go fishing more.
No, that's true. But it helps me.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 at. Oh God, that's so bad. That was a wasted action. I have to teleport. Oh God.
Head to the lab and get
Yep.
Get-
And move. I completely. Yeah. Okay, Derek, go.
All
And
right,
move.
adjust back to where I was before. And I'm going to pick up these 2 lilac friends. Come with me on the lilac train.
All right. So I came in here, so I will go this way, and then I will remote pick up these 2.
You're welcome.
Second action, third action. What are these? Bronze and gold. I will.
Very convenient for where you are right
I will
now.
remote drop off the bronze.
Gold.
Gold. Thank you.
Yeah.
And put it on. Ooh, move or refill or pick up. Put on move. I need.
Refill would be
I
nice
need,
where you are.
Oh no, actually, I need stuff down here. There or there.
Yeah.
Which one?
So many mistakes.
This one. All right, I am done.
That was your third move?
That was my third action. Yes.
Okay. So, where was I? I was here.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming this way.
Yep.
You
So
were.
you're
So
facing
I
that
gotta,
way.
I gotta go that way if I want to
Or
go that way.
adjust.
I mean, you can drive other people over other people's stuff, so pink is here.
Now, to be clear, you can move 2 and go 1, 2, and that effectively turns you around.
Yeah,
That is true.
But that is just like doing a. I can't do reverse train. So yeah,
Right. Exactly.
going over there isn't the worst idea. I mean, it's 1, 2, and then yeah. No, I don't have track there. 1, 2 for a single move, and then 1, 2 for another single move. That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. Okay, we're gonna go 1. I wasted my time. I totally didn't even think about having to turn around. We're going to do 1. Yeah, I will too. I will do 2. 1, 2 to bring me back to here.
Because it's a terminus, you can turn around
I'll
for
fix
free.
it
Right,
in a little bit. And then I will go 1, 2.
Sometimes the other passenger wants the nap.
Yeah. I'll stand him up.
All right. I'm getting 2 nanobots.
Nanobots.
So gross. And
So I came in from here like this.
I've got to get these guys delivered. This is so painful. I am going to move these guys over to the move. Done.
All right, I'm going to deliver these 2 to this location. And then I am going to recruit with the refill station. So we're going to recruit without no coral. So give me two visitors to this
Refill?
Refill.
Refill. I
no
cannot,
coral.
No coral and no lilac. Because I'm on the lilac square.
You're
True.
not
No, you're
lilac,
not. You're on gold.
Oh, okay, no gold. That's fine.
Which there are none. So there you go. No lilac. Was that your last action?
Yep.
All right. Shrey?
I'm going to adjust. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to move these 2. One will go here, and one will go. Can you check something for me, please?
What?
For ignore colors, does it only apply to this, or does it apply down here?
I've been
Robots.
teaching it that it's robots.
Okay, so I can put this
So,
down here.
Yep.
Yeah, I it's pretty clear, I think.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was one action, and then second is I will. I wish you drew 2 of the purple. I will take this.
Ah, you're evil.
That's funny.
Paul?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh wait, that was 2 actions. Sorry, adjust and do that, and then I will deliver this.
Okay.
Hey, there's a raid over on Twitch. What's up, y'all? Welcome.
Hey, Raiden. Okay, so I came in this way, which means I have my pick of which direction I want to go.
I'll buy that.
Yep, so I'm going to go 1, 2. Because I can use other color track, and then I'm going to drop these 2 guys off.
To me?
To me.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
One there.
And is that it?
That's it for me.
All right. Well, it was cool to see the other side of the map, but we're going to go move 1, 2, 3, because I can use other people's track.
Yeah.
And I will deliver and throw up because this has been so painful.
But you got them in there.
I'm done.
But they're in
Go.
there. I want to get more passengers. You're gonna take them.
Well, if you pick them up right after you put
I
them
have
out.
to. All right. So take 2 passengers from no coral.
Non-coral, non-gold.
Well, there's no gold in there,
Yeah.
so no coral. One more.
All right. At least I get 1 guy. Put him
And
in
you want
there.
you to take
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah. So your next turn, go.
I can only drop one of these guys off.
Evil bum.
I only have a drop off of one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate my life.
It all rolls downhill, doesn't it?
It's so gross.
I think as it develops, it gets larger. Like a game like that.
I need faster move is my problem right now.
I need you to go away.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna put 'em in the move
1,
again.
2, and then I'm going to drop this off remotely for my 3rd, and I'm going to put it in a move because I'm so.
Yeah, oh, you see mine, right? Yeah, Paul.
Do I want to move? And then
Hey,
pick
Russell.
up a couple
What's
of gold?
up?
I think so.
You're welcome. He says, thanks for streaming something on a rainy Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Me
this
too.
is the right level of frustration. Like it's the right level of God. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you want to play a game that's going to make you feel stupid?
Yeah,
I recommend.
Yeah, the rules don't get in the way, but the game is.
I'm going to do an adjustment, which means I get to take this silver and put it right there, which now unlocks red for me.
We'll allow it.
And then I'm going to take this and put it down here to build station.
Okay.
That was
That's
my
first action.
First action. And second action is going to be right there to finish that off. I can only build one track. Facts, as you would say.
Facts.
Set.
Okay.
Them's the facts, sir.
All right. Oh, this is so stupid. I have to drop him off, and then I'm moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is.
It's pretty fast.
But
Gotta go fast.
so stupid. And you know what? He's going under the drop off, and maybe now I feel like I've caught up to you guys, but now I'm so far behind.
Was that back? Both
Yeah,
of
I'm
your
done. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go over.
I think it's
here.
down to you and me.
I'm gonna deliver this guy, and he's gonna give me another action. And with that other action, I will add this. Yeah, is that right next to you? There we go.
It really does look cool. Like looking at it from the top down there, that really does look cool.
It's a looker of a game.
It is. And one thing that we haven't mentioned, the base game, like, y'all need to appreciate how thick that is.
Those are the chunkiest. I did not bring my calipers.
But these are the thickest pieces I've ever
Yeah.
seen in board games.
Because you have to stack the tiles on the, so you want that height to be there.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just it's so over the top.
It looks like
in
they
the
took
best
2
way.
double layer boards and then
put them on top. Yeah,
like double stuff.
It's quadruple.
Yeah.
Thickness. I'm trying to fill time for
I'm
you.
vamping here.
I'm building it. I'm building a station. I'm just trying to decide which station to build.
Are
Are
you
one of these two?
Okay, if you look, well, I tell him the one I really want him to, or do I tell him the one that I don't?
Don't tell me anything because so the reason I would do red is I'm not on the red network right now.
Facts.
I
And it
would
is
like you to build red because I have no access to
The reason
red.
that I would do blue is that because then I would have like it's teleports, nice little teleport there, right? I'm gonna do red.
And you get that red meeple.
And then he will go over here.
It's not helpful for you.
And
It's
then
awesome for me.
I'm going to, that was one action. Second,
What am I trying to do?
right. Second action is going to come here. Oh, I have 2 move. Ooh. Yeah, second action I'm going to go there, and third action I'm going to pick these up. Because I still need robots.
Yep.
Still need robots.
All right.
But I'm
Paul?
facing that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to use both my moves to get there, because then I can turn around.
Facts.
So I'm going to pick this guy up. And that's a little bit of a waste, and in fact, maybe I want to take a step back for a second. I'm going to do a refill.
Okay.
What color do you? No, you have no color.
Oh,
I have no color.
Wow, this works out. I like this. Let's do it.
Let's be friends.
How many? What's the refill?
2.
2? All right.
Draw.
So no pinks are automatically
draw the
returned.
purples. Draw purples. Lilac and silver.
Silver.
There's a silver in
there was
there.
a silver in there.
Apparently.
Diggity.
Okay.
You like that? No, you don't like lilac.
I don't
Silver
like
is
lilac,
great.
but I'll take the silver. But for my second action, I'll
That's a
take
silver
these 2
that you
guys
couldn't
up.
take at the beginning.
Oh, but I only have 1 capacity.
It stayed in there.
Oh no! I only have 1 capacity. I'll leave that silver behind. And I'll pick that up. Done.
That is not the right colors you drew, just so you know.
Are we not friends anymore?
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Derek just built a 3rd out of lilac. Is that legal?
Oh.
Shoot, cannot do that.
Good catch.
You
See?
couldn't do that.
Consult the book.
That's legal. So that last one you were not allowed to have.
Yeah,
Yep.
you could have built this one
Yeah,
instead.
it would have been here.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Done.
Cool.
It-
Good
look,
catch.
it's sighted.
Spot. Hey, good spot. Spot.
Yeah, nice.
100%.
Not
I
just
knew
a
I could
clever
do it,
game.
I just forgot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, you have cat. Yeah.
I have 2 capacity.
Oh, you picked up 2. I thought you picked up 3. Okay.
And it's not terribly sexy, but we're going to move 1. I can move 4. But why? There's literally no reason. Done.
All right, I'm excited. All right, so I'm going to move. Oh, yeah, I'm not going this way, am I?
That's the direction of your train, dude.
You need to manage your facing. Where did you come from?
I came down here to do the thing.
Yeah,
I haven't gone.
he hasn't gone here, so
I
you should be
haven't gone-
you should be facing this
I should be
direction.
facing-
You need to be conscious.
It's not about that. It's the taking off of everything, kind of spun it around a little
Sure.
bit. So I will move here, and then I have 2 movement, and then I will refill the station. No coral.
No coral and no pink.
Yes, exactly.
One more. One more. One more. Done.
Thank
The
you.
pink and the coral come back in. Pink because it's the station color, and the ignore one refill color because of the nanobot.
And I will pick up these with my third action.
All right, I'm gonna so I can spin around here because this is my terminus.
Yep.
I'm gonna move 1. It's just my move. I have 2 movement. Oh. Do I want to go there or there? Let me think about this for a second. If I go here, I think this is the one I want to go to. Oh no, but if I do that, I'm not next to the thing. I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. That's
Actually,
one.
no, I'm gonna stop. I will move. I'll move to there. Okay, and then I'll drop off this bronze, which will go.
You can drop off the silver.
I can. Yes, I know. I'm gonna put the bronze over here, and then I have 2 pickup, and 3 capacity. So I'll pick these both up.
And you're done. Paul.
I'm done.
Okay, so so I came in this way. I will move 1, free turnaround,
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Then I will move 1 and stop there.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
I have a 2 drop off.
an emotional one.
I am dropping 1 off here, and I'm punting 1 via the t-shirt cannon
Oh my goodness.
over there too. That's action number 1.
Wow.
And now, honestly, I need a moment. On what to do here. That is really, really tempting. I can only take 1 there.
Oh, man.
If I take 1 and then adjust, I could. You know what? My second action is to take a nanobot and check it out. I'm going to place that. Yeah, just there. I guess it's 6 and 1, 1 the other. I will do that, and that's me. Done. I just got to figure out a home for these guys. All right.
All right. I'm going to teleport these home. And then I am going to get more from the bag. No pink, no coral. Apparently there was a gold.
No, that's the bronze. That's the last robot that's in there.
All right. And then I will pick them up. and my
Still
turn is
a
over.
hefty amount in there.
Yeah.
I'll drop him off. And I do need you to adjust at some point, but oh, you know what? I could adjust that out because that's not going to happen for me. I'll teleport over here and drop this off.
Just one?
The other one's a different color. Oh, it's a wrong color. That one, the right color.
Got it.
Done?
Yes, done. That
Paul?
color.
All right, first things first, I'm going to drop this guy off, which is going to give me access to Lilac. Then, let's see. Then I'm going to, what?
Hang on, sorry. I could not have dropped this guy off because it's not my
That
track.
is not your track.
Oh yeah, it's my track.
Yep.
Let's say I just moved here as my.
All right, there you go. Yep. That's legal. Paul,
Okay,
second action?
Second action, I'm going to adjust, and I'm going to put this guy up here in capacity.
Okay,
My dreams of building stations are probably dashed.
fair.
All right.
I am going to move I just moved. Oh God. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so dumb. I can move forward, but I can't turn around. Oh boy. Okay. Refilling 1 feels really stupid right now. Moving 4 feels really stupid now. Yeah. I am going to adjust. I can adjust 2.
Oh, I meant to do that.
So that is going to move there. And that is going to go there. Oh, this feels so gross. I don't need to move more than 1, but I do need that. I'm going to adjust the second time because I'm an idiot. And I hate myself. So I will go there.
Oh, no.
And I don't need more than 1. So there. Yeah, all right. I hate myself, but it's done. Go ahead, Derek.
Wow. So
Self-flagellation is coming late like a whip.
Yeah.
just the end of my area, so I'll go 2, 1, 2.
Turn your train around. Make sure it's facing the right way. All right, good. Oh, God.
And I'll deliver this guy
What am I even trying to do?
Yeah.
here. Yep.
I know. I had a plan.
Oh, I had glorious
And-
plans.
I had a plan, and then something happened, and I ended up just
For my third, I'll just
Everything.
build track.
It's just like-
I'm gonna build some track. Let's build 2 track.
Out of where?
I'm gonna go here.
All right, that's legal.
That's the only place I think I can actually tell you the truth.
Oh, you're doing this.
Yep, exactly.
No, top side. Turn it around.
Yeah.
Sorry, the wrong way.
And then
You got.
That was my third turn.
oh, that was it. Okay.
All right, Shrey.
All right. Drop off where I am. Drop off over my line, and then pick these 2 up. That's 3 actions.
So gross.
I'm going to refill.
Okay, I like this. All right, no whammies, no whammies. Big bucks, big bucks.
Oh shoot! Hang on. Sorry, I couldn't have picked the pick up. Let's say that
Because it's not across your line.
Let's say that was
Well, he doesn't have the
one action was
ability.
to drop off this one. Second was to adjust this down to here, and then I could have picked the pickup.
Okay.
Very good.
There we go.
All right,
These
what
are
do
the
we
2
got?
that I just
Yep.
drew. Nice. I'm gonna pick them up.
2 coral. Okay, so you refilled and picked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
Wow.
Nice.
I am reversing my train
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm moving 1. I have had 2 of the most boring, terrible. Although I teleported for no
A
reason.
bold gambit, sir.
Yeah, Derek, you're up.
You gonna finish building track?
Yeah. 1. Wait, should I do like something first? Should I like do an adjustment first and then build the track?
Are you asking us for advice on how to help you win more?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
But thank you. I appreciate any words you would have said, but at the moment.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
fine. I'm fine.
So
Just-
if I move these
I
guys,
just hate myself.
out, everybody
I
goes
want to die.
Yeah.
flying.
It's all right. It's entertaining for y'all. I'm happy for you.
I can't build or pick up any guys if I do this. I need to do that. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna not worry about my capacity, and I'm gonna move this down to. I'm doing an adjustment for my movement.
Oh.
Sorry,
Supermarket.
track movement. So I get to do track. Sorry. So that's this.
Just
one.
put them wherever you want. That's fine. Just
And I think I'll take pickup. No, I had a silver in the correct position, so I could have moved him around. I just couldn't put a second.
So that
one.
was your first action.
Now first action. Now I can build 4 tracks.
So this is one of the
One.
4.
2.
Ooh, heading straight.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And then I'm going to build again.
For your third action?
Yeah.
1.
And
You're done.
You're done.
you,
Oh,
you
No,
cannot.
you're-
cannot
you
do
cannot.
that.
Cannot. That's right. I'm done.
You're
out of
done.
there if you want. 2, 3, 4.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. This is 2. This has 2 in it. That has 2 in it. And yes.
All
I
right.
have 2.
I'm going to deliver both of these and this one for 2 actions. And then I will. I've got 2 moves, so I'm going to move.
So bad.
This one is going to move here.
I just don't want to get lapped.
I can just move
I
directly
just-
there.
Yeah.
Oh, but if I.
I hope you enjoy your last game of playing yellow. Just so you know.
You've probably been staring
That was
at
my
that
third.
yellow.
All right. All right. Paul, you're up.
The debt has been repaid. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move 2. 1, 2,
Yes. Okay.
and then deliver across my own line to the embassy.
Yep. You done?
Done.
All right. We're gonna refill 3.
How much is in that bag? Should I?
Plenty.
Yeah.
Still a handful.
Yeah, that's
So I am ignoring. I'm looking around y'all's boards. Lilac. Refilling 3.
I can do lilac.
1,
I can do lilac.
2, 3. Okay, all those don't count.
Oh, yes.
One of those count.
Yeah.
That is true.
So let's try it again. 1, still doesn't count. 2,
Nope. You got a lot of lilac there.
3. All right, there's 1 that counts.
1.
Well, I chose the right color. I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah. I think there's only those. Oh, there's purples in the bag.
You got
too.
2.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
What is it? Is there?
This
Is
is
it?
nuts.
I think we've grabbed a lot of this.
There we go.
There we
The
go.
violet.
Done.
The
purple.
So all of
purples
those
we
go
have.
back into the bag, but these now go into my.
No, there should be a lot of violet.
They go.
So
they
that your first action was to pull those out. And your
Right.
second action is to put them
is
in
to
your trunk.
load them up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow, you have 3 spots.
You betcha. When you spend an entire turn adjusting, you can do such things.
Everything's 3. That's amazing. Congratulations.
And look at that, I can deliver them in 1 action.
Nice.
All right, let's do something fun. So that I did that crazy track thing. Now,
You build
should
a
I just-
station? Oh, you can't build a station yet.
I can't build the station until I adjust. So now I have to readjust to build said station. Yes. So then to build a
I
station,
get
I
it.
need that one here.
Gold,
So gold needs to go down there.
probably capacity gold,
So gold,
or that, sure.
and then this will go in a spot where it needs to go, which is picking up people. Nice. And then I will build that station right there.
This one?
Has
That's
to
right.
be the. It could be either.
I know. That depends on what we want to score, doesn't it?
That's true because there's a little extra bit of rules juice that we have to cover.
What?
The
For
double scoring of the factory.
I'm
itself.
about to
Oh,
do it
right.
right now.
Okay. So, I was waiting until this came up.
Yeah.
So, the last bit of final scoring is whichever one of these is left scores double for the passenger.
Yep.
So, just double that value.
Yeah. Whatever you get, you just double it.
Yep. Okay.
And that will be lilac. There we go.
I'll take care of that.
And this guy slots right where he needs to go.
So that was adjust, build,
Mhm.
and then.
And then would be my last thing is to move. Oh shoot, I'm going that direction, so I would go that direction. On my way there. Huh, that's fine. Done.
All right, I need to adjust first. I'm going to move this down to pick up and this one over to drop off. No, sorry, to refill. And I need the bag, please.
Yeah.
So Russell says, I'd have missed Maglev Metro without this stream. As a pickup and deliver fan, looks a bit heavier than Railways of the World, but lighter than Age of Steam. Just different. There are so many. I hate myself arguably more in this game than I do in Age of Steam. But I hate them less.
Partially because I think this game presents something that seems a lot simpler.
Right.
Age of Steam, you come into it, it's like, welcome to Math Club.
Yeah.
Correct. And I am not Math Club.
Yeah.
This is my train. Instead of with no math and money, I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, so not pink and not lilac. So this is lilac, right? Yeah. Not pink and not lilac. That's what I'm asking for. So drawing 2. So not pink. One of those.
Yeah, fix it up.
And then...
It's off by just a hair.
Oh, I draw 1, right? I draw 1 more.
Good idea. Thank you.
Right? I only draw 1 more because I got one of
Yes.
them. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, those are the 2. And I will load both as my next action, which is... But I can pick up more than... no, I'll load them both.
Okay. And you're facing the correct
I'm facing
direction?
the correct direction.
Okay.
But I may be teleported.
Paul.
So I'm going to...
there?
yeah, we're going to dump this out for a second to see
Sure.
what's in the bag right now, because we're allowed to do this. So we have ourselves, the coral is definitely not long for this world. The purple is not long for this world. We've got pink and lilac. I cannot touch purple. I don't care about that. So these 2 colors I'm able to mess around with. So I think I like my chances.
Me too.
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, I like how
Lilacs
close-
are worth double.
Yes.
Oh,
lilacs
I
are-
see. I
yes.
see.
And I like the fact that you're 1 station away from me.
Should I just then maybe I should just work on other things and make him work for it.
What? No.
But I could pick them up. If they're lilacs, I could pick them up.
Exactly.
Yeah. But wait a minute, I don't like the way you said that. Okay, I'm just gonna play my game. So I'm gonna do we're gonna draw 2. So I'm gonna refill. This is 1 action. I'm gonna refill. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll put those right there. And then for my second action, I'll pick both of them up.
You're done?
I'm done.
Action 1. I am dropping off all 3 of these cats.
Very nice.
So we will go 1, 2, 3 to start. Action number 2. I have so much I still want to do. Is I'm going to go ahead and refill. And oh no. I just realized I cheated.
Okay, what'd you do?
You know what? So I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'll forego my second action because I shouldn't have been able to ignore colors. Go ahead.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
So-
and in fact, the rules cover that.
It does.
Yes.
So there you go. I fixed it and I adjusted. That's exactly what you have to do. I had to then adjust. So
Okay.
done.
Me. All right. So I can travel on other people's track. So.
Oh, hey, Ted.
Ted.
So apparently that was
Ted.
Jay.
Is Bezier a largely two-person operation?
Yeah, it's Ted, Tony, and Jay, to the best of my knowledge.
Nice.
And let's put this guy.
Yes, Age of Steam hates you and wants you to lose. And Maglev, you hate yourself more. Or at least 10, 20 minutes ago version of you. That's exactly what I said, I think. And also Ted said Nanobot Inc. and not Nanobot Tech U are the heaviest of the Maglev expansions, in my opinion. So that's why we're featuring
All right,
this
that was
For sure.
Action 1.
in the university when we
Action
get back
2.
from the gathering.
And then at for my third action, I will. I'm going to do an adjustment so you can go Stray.
All right, I will. I will.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
I agree with that statement. That is totally.
We find ourselves saying that a lot in this game. It's almost like a programming game.
You're weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it totally is a programming game.
But
All right, teleport over to the pink, please.
Facing what way?
This way. Build this to the embassy. Yes.
Give me. Oh,
Spin around.
you're in luck.
Ah.
I will change mine.
And I will pick up the that thing because I have the capacity.
Done.
Done. Yes.
So for my first action, I will drop this guy off.
Oh, Bezier has 8 full-time employees. Sorry, Ted. My bad.
Let's see. Do I want to start building for a new card, or do I want to start? Do I want to double the value of these guys? Yeah, I'm going to start building for a new card. I think that's going to work out better for me. So that my first move was to punt this guy over there, and then my second, I have 2 moves, and so I'm going to go 1, 2.
And you've got a line down.
Yep.
Where are you going? Oh, delivery.
Oh, I do not like...
You have lots of people to deliver.
Try again.
Oh, sorry, you have nobody to deliver.
You pick up silver.
It's hard with you're always yellow.
Oh, well, there went that idea.
Hey, people in Shrey's car, would you like some candy?
So...
Robot candy.
I don't know what that is.
I'm going to
nuts and bolts.
No, I don't want to.
Or would it be electricity?
That's the problem.
Because they feed on
No, you drink that.
electricity.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like
They drink. They like to drink Jolt soda.
it's like spinach.
I'll be here all week.
How many actions do you
Hopefully.
have?
Try the
Shrey? You
3.
have 3? Man, this is a problem. Okay. Well, if I don't like that, I want to leave that the way it is. So I think at this point, I'm going to adjust up to building 2. This isn't what I wanted to do, but it's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to build 3 off the end of that. That's 1.
Everybody's.
That's lovely.
That's
Right
2.
here.
It's a rainbow connection right there.
That's
Sure
3.
is.
That's both my actions done.
All right, I'm gonna move 2. I'm at nowhere land. So
Okay,
I
yep.
leave 1, 2, and then I'm gonna pick up 2 bots, and then I'm gonna pick up another 2 bots.
And you're allowed 4 of each.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can't.
Don't worry, I didn't break any rules.
Nope,
You
he's
have,
good.
You have broken the brown rule.
Yeah, that's...
Oh.
Brown rule. You've broken the brown rule.
I mean, you could pick up. Oh, there's only brown.
No,
there.
that's... No, he is done. Shrey.
Drop off the red guy. I would like the silver, but I don't think it's worth. I'm going to teleport back over here, and then drop off this one.
Okay.
Okay. I will. That's your whole thing?
That was 1, 2, 3. Yes.
That's your whole thing. So I'm gonna refill. I'm gonna refill 2.
Where are you? You are there.
Right there. Okay. And I will
You picking any of them up?
pick up the I'll pick up the lilac one, and that's it. Blue. That's my turn.
All right, I'm moving 1. Now I can turn around freely. And then I'm going to refill, and I'm going to ignore coral, and I'm going to ignore purple. And we're drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. That is nearly perfect, but not quite. Done.
All right, is there anything in the bag?
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah, there's lots.
Excellent. So I will move 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I should be facing this way, even though I don't have any track to build.
Yes.
And then I will refill my station with no coral.
How many?
That would be 3. It's 3.
So no coral, no pink. So it needs 2 more. No coral, pink. 1 more.
There you go. All right. So all those go back into the bag.
All right, excellent. Yay! See you later.
So
Pink
that
peeps.
was
my gosh.
one move action moved.
Yep. And then I put all these guys out, and they flew across space and time.
That's what's left.
Okay, lots of pink.
Right, that's what I need to know, yeah.
And then I will
Figured y'all were going to ask.
Yeah,
So,
lots of pink.
pick up these guys.
so what do y'all think at home? Go ahead, Shrey.
They're facing each other.
They sure are.
It's a special way to ride
I will
the train.
also draw from the bag. Not purple. The purple, yes.
And where are you?
I'm in pink.
So
not
no pink, no purple.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
There you go. Those two.
Oh, decisions. I think I take the. So I'm taking. So this goes here, and then I pick up. I have 3 capacitors. Can pick 2 of them.
Why can't I hold all these passengers?
I will pick up.
Oh, it does play pretty nice, Jason. It's just I hate myself. That's all.
It's a pretty open system, and they give
These
you
two.
plenty of rope.
Yes, plenty of rope.
Plenty of rope for sure.
I have partaken
So
in
much
about
rope.
6 feet of it.
So
Yeah.
that was fill,
The
and
box is
then
very
pick
large.
up, and then I will deliver this to there, and be done.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm gonna move here. Move to man. Okay. You know what? No. Stop, Paul.
Is it like 12 or 13 in the bag, something like that?
I'm going to adjust. What do I want to do? I want to adjust.
One robot.
No, I'm not going to do that. I do want to gain, though. I'm going to gain 1 bot
9.
right there, and then I'm going to move there.
There are 9 left. One is purple or lilac. I forget. I think it was purple, and 1 is coral. I am refilling 3 of them, and I'm going to not purple.
It's not purple and not red.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. No, I distant fourth, I think, is in.
Oh,
That's
I
me.
don't think so. I think that's me. So, just because I know that's what's left out there.
Yeah.
1. Okay.
Okay. So, all right. Now I am going to load up 3 of these bad boys, and that'll be 1, 2, 3. That's me.
Okay. All right. So then I will move 1, 2, 3, and I'm facing this way, and then I will deliver
Oh, this is so bad.
these 2 right here, and then I will adjust. Yes, I will do an adjustment.
All right, so you're done.
I am done.
All right, I will move to here, and then I will drop off remotely,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shrey's got this locked up.
and then I'll remote pick up this.
Done?
I'm done, yes.
I will drop these 2 guys off. And let's see. I'll drop those 2 guys off, and I will adjust, and I'm done.
Well, I'm going to get an extra turn more than I thought. So, step 1, drop these cats off. And now I have a third action, so I have 2 more. Action number 2 is to pick these guys up, these 3. And action number 2 is to move there, done. Or action number 3, as it were.
All right.
Drop off, pick up, move. What?
You don't have...
I don't have lilac. Or pink. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, glory to Rome. I hate my life.
Planet splitting right there. Oof.
It's like a
Well.
meteor.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. I've had that pink one since Christ was a corporal. I have no idea how.
Oh no.
So
You put this out.
Huh?
You put that out.
Yeah.
That's
That's how you got the pink one.
You kicked out the silver?
Oh, I had access to them,
Oh,
got
then you
the
got rid
pink,
of it.
and then that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I haven't cheated yet. Okay.
Yet.
Oh, God. Do I really have to adjust twice?
I find having a second guy in adjustment. I've had that for the entire game because it's just
So
useful.
useful.
I've adjusted a few times and yeah.
Well,
I've adjusted a lot. I left 2 guys in there.
so
just
I will
because.
adjust as my second action done.
All right. I'm gonna build track first. I'll build to here, and then I'll build to here.
You can't laugh at yourself. Get away from my dudes.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, and I'll take 2 pink guys. I didn't take all of them, just a couple.
Fixture.
My sleeping men or ladies.
Are you done?
I try not to reach across the table.
Shrey?
I am definitely done.
I need to adjust.
Oh, God.
I'm going to adjust my adjust away because this is the last time I'm using it.
Yeah.
And then I refill. How many are in the bag? Is it?
You're about to find out.
If it's more than okay, that's fine. All right, so I pull 2, and I'm saying not. Actually, well, let me see what's in here. Oh wow, okay. So not. Actually, no. I will say not lilac because they're not in here. It's irrelevant.
You didn't have to say anything then.
2 pink.
2 pink. Oh, pink's right there.
Oh, boy.
All right, I will pick them both up. That's 2 actions, and then I will drop off the pink for my 3rd action. And,
This is so bad.
oh, interesting. Do I put that down here?
Paul, go.
I'm gonna move 2. 1, 2. I had to do that because I was facing
yeah.
that way.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then for the next action, I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to gain a silver.
I'm adjusting, and now I'm not cheating. Picking up a lilac. I can't pick up the lilac. I can pick up the 2 pink. And I'll pick up the gold just out of spite. Okay, done.
Fine. Let's see. I'm going to go to that space right there. If you'd like to just move me in there. And I'm going to drop off 2 pink. Thank you. Here. And is there any red? Is there any coral in that bag?
There's 1, I think. There's 1.
How many
There
total?
are 2
4,
top.
4 total.
4.
1 coral, 2 pink, 1 purple. Purple? Yes, purple.
Was that an adjust, refill, pickup, drop off?
It was an adjust, refill. Oh, it was. So
For
I still
who?
have the pink. I still have the pink, so I can just say that. Yes.
Yes.
Those are still there.
Oh, you can't drop them off?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'll
see.
drop them
Okay.
off.
So that there and that's there. Okay, so let's so that was 1 move and then I did the drop off. So I have 1 action left and let's should I pull from the bag or should I will adjust. Refill station's only 1 at the moment. Yeah, I think I'll adjust. Your turn.
All right, now I'll drop these off at the beginning of my turn,
Yeah.
2 actions left.
and then I will pick up. Oh, sorry. Now I will
Refill.
refill. 2. What do you mean 2 actions left? Oh,
He's assuming you're going to empty
yes.
the bag.
I'm not emptying
No,
the bag.
he-
There's 2
he-
left in there.
I am
No,
going to.
he dropped off.
Oh, I
that
thought-
was action 1.
Oh, shoot.
He
I
just
forgot to- I
refilled.
forgot to
That's
say-
You
action
said
number
2
2.
actions left.
I
Yeah.
forgot to say not something. Whoops. Oh well. Is that gonna
Put both of them back in the bag. Undo the action and say not something.
Yeah, because I don't.
And now you have an asterisk.
I actually don't want that red. I
Yeah.
don't. The red is the
You mean the
one.
coral?
The coral is the one I don't want.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so I get a pink and a pink.
Yeah.
That's fine. So that was one action to drop off, one action to refill, one action to pick up. Done.
That's you.
Go.
I'm going to do gain 2 and
Gain 2.
yeah, I'm going to gain 2 nanobots. Actually, I'm going to get a mix.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to get a mix again. Gain 2, done.
well, you cannot because then you'll have 5.
5 silvers.
Same thing I got. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right, I'm dropping these off,
Thanks.
which finally gives me 2 more actions. Action number. Action number 1 is to adjust. Or number 2, and action number 3 is I'm not gonna be able to get that, so forget that. That doesn't matter. Done.
I'm gonna move to here, the last space, and then I'm going to try to do. I think I'll refill first. Yeah, I'll refill first. I'm sorry, I'll adjust first, and then I'll refill too. And that's the last 2 guys. You
All right. Yep. That
That's-
triggers the end of the game. So everybody has 1 action left,
One action.
or one
One
turn
turn.
left.
Okay.
Wow, I need 4 actions. I've only got 3.
Wah wah
Wah,
wah.
wah.
Oh,
Big deal.
So you win bigger.
No, I don't know if I mean I'm in good shape, but I don't know if I'm winning. So that will be an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, I'm not
6, 7.
Maybe PZ will work for it.
Oh, I didn't see the way that the screen was set up. That's pretty cool.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, so drop off. Interesting. I got a question about drop off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the question. Okay, so I'm going to go 1 teleport over there. Can I drop off to 2 different locations
With 2 actions.
with 1 action? Is
No.
what I'm asking.
Sure, he can, as long as it's across his track.
Yeah, we've
Of course
been.
you
So
can.
that's how we've been playing it.
Yeah,
It's-
of course you can.
Absolutely.
As long as you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will drop these 2 off with my last action.
Yeah. One here and one there. Yeah. That.
Okay.
Of course you can.
Oh, but then I don't get this guy.
Why couldn't you?
I wasn't doing it that
I mean,
way.
Okay.
it could
All
be it could be only passengers. You know, of what you have to do a group over here as 1 action.
Yeah,
it could be that.
That's
but-
what I was thinking.
It never said that.
Yeah.
Okay,
We didn't see
fair
anything
enough.
that said that. Called
Do-
that out.
is
I'm
that it?
done. Yeah.
Okay.
Paul.
So this is my last it. This is it for me. I'm going to adjust 2. I'm going to bring this down here.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring, let's see, this down here. And then, let's see. Yeah. And then for my second adjust 2,
Thanks, Ted.
I'm just going to bring this right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. I'm adjusting 2. 1, 2. Done.
I think I'm gonna pick up the coral guy and deliver the coral guy.
Get into the cannon.
So 1,
Yeah. Thank you.
2 actions. Oh, I have 1 more action. I don't think it's going to actually matter.
I'm just a person short of both of
I
these.
am orange. No, it doesn't matter what that last action would have been. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know if I can do any adjustments. Moving any of these is not. Yep. I think I'm good. I don't think I can do anything on the screen. No.
All right.
That's it.
So we go into final scoring. So final scoring is this. Okay. So Derek, Shrey, Paul, me, pink are worth 1 point unless you have a vertical column. So column. All right. So Derek, what do you have? Pink.
2 pinks. 2 points.
Shrey.
12 points because I have a column and I have 6 pinks.
Paul.
2 points.
And I have 1, 2, 3. All right. So lilac, same deal. Lilac, then coral, then purple. We'll go around. So lilac, Derek.
Do we?
Yes.
Double
Okay,
points for
And they're
lilac.
worth 2 points apiece.
So
They're
3 points.
with 4 points for Derek.
Add up how many points and then double that, and that's what you get.
Got it. So I get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
six
6 of them at 2 points apiece.
at 4 points. 24.
I
Woof.
get 12 because I have 3 at that same rate.
I get 1, 2 times 2 is 4 points.
That's better than me. We don't need to talk about that. All right, coral.
Coral.
It's 2. 2 points. I have 1.
1.
Yeah.
So 2 points.
I get 6 points.
2 points
2, 4,
apiece.
6.
And I am 2, 4, 6, 8. Purple.
Purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple at 3 points each.
15.
15.
Trey.
I have 4 purple at 3 points each is 12.
That's a big old goose egg for me.
Yep, me too. All right, Lynx.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 links at, and I have 1.
So 2 each.
Yeah.
16.
Mhm.
Yeah, Derek may have won this. You're right.
5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21.
Maybe not.
No, I don't have the cards.
All right.
Links are 1 point each for me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. I'm glad you and I suck at this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. It's appropriate we are in these two.
Yeah,
columns.
100%. Here's the winner side and
Yeah.
then us.
Us.
All right. Card that you can score.
Yeah.
What do you got?
10 points for having these 2 not filled.
All right. So 10 for Derek.
I get 8 or 8, so I'll do that one. 8. That's 4 points for each filled section of this.
Okay.
Oh, you almost got the full.
I can score 3
Yeah, and
cards.
I had
So
this
I will
also,
score
but I
this
didn't-
one for 3, 6, 9. You put that, I guess, there's rows, I suppose.
So close.
This one is a 1 point for steel robots on my player board, of which I have 4. And this is 2 points for every tile that is not directly connected to a station. So anything that's in the middle of a group of 3 or more. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, that's connected to us.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. There it is. For me, just mine.
Oh, for you.
Yeah.
So 10.
Yeah.
I can score 2 because of this guy.
Yeah.
3% of
Oh,
coral
nice.
and commuter. So I have a total of 3 sets for 9.
Yeah.
And I could score 4 for that. Incompletely. Nope, we'll do that. That was that 1, and that was 5.
Yeah.
All right. A moment. Talk amongst yourself while I math in public.
Wait, we
What
gotta
about
still
this
do
one?
Oh,
this.
apologies.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I think everybody got
1,
that,
2,
right? Nope,
3.
No, I
everyone
did
but
not.
Shrey.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8,
Sorry.
9, 10, 11.
11.
That's not what you
It's
scored.
not 1 for each one.
No,
of
you
these?
get this. All your copper score that at 1. All your copper score again. All your silver score.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
So 2 points for every copper robot, 1 point for every silver robot. For you.
1, 2.
So that's 4 for that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So 8.
8.
Oh.
12 for me.
Oh, if I would have
12
done that.
for Paul.
Okay.
And all mine score. Well, trust me.
Yeah, you had one of each. I saw
I
you.
did.
Didn't you have
I
one of
did.
each? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Won't.
1 of each.
All right. Talk amongst yourselves.
Great.
Yeah. I was trying to get the I tried. I wanted to get around to getting the nanobot to.
I actually
to
got
adjust.
worse over our last game.
Let's see here. So yeah, once again, one short. Just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah,
I
one
tried to
short
get
of
clever.
everything, yeah.
52. Paul, a solid third at 52.
Well, that's better than the last game.
52 is a good score.
Shrey, 12, 12, 12 is 36, and 6 is 42, 50, 71.
Wow. 71's a better score.
That facts. That's how math works. 2 and 8 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 51, 53, 77. for Derek.
There it is.
So 77 for Derek, 71 for Shrey, 52 for Paul. An amazing teacher
Amazing.
for me. I'm happy with that. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's not only Maglev Metro, that is Maglev Metro Nanobots Inc.
Hard mode.
Yes, definitely hard.
It definitely is tougher.
Yeah.
But if you want a challenge, check it out. There's a Kickstarter link down below. Kickstarter starting on
Next
the
week?
22nd.
A week from Tuesday.
A week from
22nd.
Tuesday. So big thanks to all y'all out there. Certainly appreciate y'all coming and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and help make a decision on whether or not the game is good for you. Big thanks to everybody over at Bezier Games. So Jay, Ted, Tony, everybody over there. Certainly appreciate the support. Thanks for sponsoring. If you all enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Consider supporting the show via Patreon, patreon.com/HHQ. It not only helps us keep the lights on, it just helps us increase the quality of the streams to bring to y'all. So certainly would appreciate it. And get to make that number go up and get shout outs and get bonus content and all that fun stuff. So if you're a patron, also another perk, you get roundtables on sponsored streams. So if you're a patron, give us about 5 minutes. That'll be coming up live. If you're not, thanks for watching. I'm Edward.
I'm Derek.
Shrey.
I'm Paul, and I'm in the thumb seat.
You are in
Which
the
means
thumbs.
give us your thumbs!
Thank you, Martin Jr.
Wow,
Appreciate
that was
that.
intense. That was so good.
That was solid. Y'all have a good one. Take care. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. Podcast is coming back Thursday. Later, y'all.
Pax Fanning.